Twitch bug. The stream I
themselves.
can't stream anymore.
But
My
Oh,
stream
Oh,
tried
no,
out
no, it,
for a
no, no, it works
moment.
again. But there was like a timeout for the Twitch
Yeah, I
servers.
did have that as well.
Okay, it's apparently working again. Okay, so whatever.
Okay,
I just I don't know.
Next question. You're done with that one, right?
well, there are a lot of
Or-
cool farms, like the iron farms most for the technical side. It's like one of these really high-tech farms, but as JL said, the normal mob traps are just the farm in Minecraft pretty much. That's what has been there, that's where the technical community was built around, I guess. So, yeah. But that's it.
Okay, should we
Yeah,
wait for
it's-
JL to get back?
I'm back.
First. Oh, okay.
He's back. Okay, the same user asks, do you still have many ideas for farms left? Not asking for spoilers, just yes or no.
We
So-
do have like
of
ideas
course.
left what we want to do. Yes, of course. It's just usually they're very tedious stuff.
Yeah.
No,
you
I
don't have
actually
the
do
time?
not only ideas for farms, but in general ideas for Minecraft. I really have lots of ideas. Sometimes it's hard to decide because most of them require you're at a tedious phase of a certain thing where you just have to go through something which is actually work, like this, for example. Building the nether farm in it will be super fun again, but removing this perimeter costs us so many headaches already that is kinda getting on the nerves. Especially when something like this happens, so we figure out we are not able to use the technique we just thought about would be good for an ages, or then we figure out, hey, they just changed it without anyone noticing that lava doesn't blow up anymore, and yay, so we now have to clear up everything manually again and double the work. That is where you sometimes, well, are about to rage quit, but then you just think about, okay, then I could just do this and this instead, or not play that, but rather work on this, and I don't know, it never gets boring. Just can sometimes be a little bit frustrating for a short moment. Yes, so we do have ideas.
You are like a
Sorry for rambling.
Someone else wants to answer that, I guess.
Yeah, there are more ideas for farms, not that much, even though in 1.8 the villagers will get changed, so we can build food farms with that. There will be new designs for sure, and yeah, then maybe wither skeleton farms, or skeleton farms in general in 1.8 will get redesigned.
Maybe
and such
someone
stuff.
will also invent a cool Ender Dragon XP farm, who knows?
Maybe.
No, maybe. That would be cool. Okay.
Ah, dang, that reminds me, I've caught a video.
I know. I know. People are asking about it.
You don't say. Why?
Yeah,
Is it that interesting?
apparently. Is it an April
It's so,
Fool's
it's
or
so
no?
boring, guys. Why
I mean, you have to
asking
start a
about
new
it?
word for that, most likely.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Can
No one
I
likes this
ask?
farm.
The Panda said that the Wither Skeleton farms are likely to be redesigned in 1.8, and I have missed the memo as to why. Can I ask why?
Dogs attack skeletons now, and if a dog kills a mob, or skeletons and wither skeletons, and if a dog kills a mob, it drops XP and special items. So therefore you can build them pretty much fully automatic now.
There is a second thing as well, and that is slime spawning has changed, and that means that current designs will just get stuck with slime spawning everywhere and messing it up. Or not everywhere,
Okay.
but you know that causes efficiency drops if you don't
Basically,
handle it
slime
properly.
spawning is bugged.
Yeah.
Maybe in general we can say each new update gives opportunities for new farms, so we won't run out of ideas as long as Motring keeps updating at least somewhat in the direction of new farms.
There are a lot of
As long as
items
they
in the
keep
game.
breaking our farms.
Yeah, or they break our farms, so we have to design new ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also
Okay, I
happens
would-
all the time.
I would say let's get to the next question, right?
Okay. Same user asks, how long will this map last? So basically, I think he asks, will you sometime restart it for 1.8 or for whatever version, or will you keep
If
it?
at some point we were ever able to at least get 10% of what we originally had planned when we wanted to start this map done, then we might get close to eventually ever... No, just forget it.
Eventually, I don't know.
No.
No, if
no,
they,
no, no
just
no
one
plans in
thing,
the
if they completely overhaul the terrain generator, and I mean, I got ideas which I haven't posted, but I still want to post. But like for the Minecraft changes, I also have ideas on how to completely overhaul the terrain generator. And if they would do this and kind of force you to update, because if they say, okay, we'll just make it so that there are no ugly terrain borders by just enabling the new terrain by playing on a new world, well, then it's kind of getting tricky, because it would lose all our progress, which would suck a lot. But if there's good reason to do it, then maybe. But as long as there's nothing really major happening to the terrain, I don't think so. And I also
Yeah.
don't think that it will be.
So we obviously are in a map which was generated with a pre 1.7 terrain generator, but I think most of us don't find the 1.7 terrain that interesting that we would restart the map for that.
All right, there was one.
Yeah, there was a terrain change already, but it's not really that. I don't know. At least I wasn't that happy about the new terrain generator. I was hoping that they would do something cooler.
It would have to be something on the level of a quad witch farm, or quad witch hut, something that would encourage us to switch maps.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, at
If
some
they're
finding
point I
another one of
enjoyed the
these
beautiful
would
landscape as
difficult
well, if it was just
nowadays.
beautiful. You know?
Okay. For example, imagine they would add a new structure which spawns sand golems, so we could get sand. Then we might consider doing a new map, because we want to have the sand golems without walking to the end of the world to get the new structure.
Well,
Yes.
while having a quad witch hut.
Of course.
But for now, we don't plan to start a new world. And as they just did a terrain generator update, they won't do that soon again, so it's unlikely that we will start a new map in the near future.
And then there's the mod API again.
Okay. Can we move on or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What redstone bugs bother you the most?
JL, should we show what Pi showed us yesterday?
I could also
We can
show.
just hop on the creative server.
Okay,
And
let's do it.
I think we have it still built up there, or was it the snapshot server?
I don't know. There are tons of interesting, or not necessarily
that's,
interesting bugs.
How was the? Yeah, it was on the
Um,
snapshot server. Redstone has
Oh,
this.
snapshot.
Should we go on the snapshot server now, or should
Okay.
we try to
Which-
build it here?
Just
Oh, it's-
let's just
oh,
build it here.
snapshot.
Come on, then let's show the guys.
I'm not sure how to build it anymore, but it's just that sometimes
So what now, creative or snapshot?
creative.
Which port is that currently?
Get some space
I
somewhere.
think it's the default, because that got
Yeah,
reset
default.
for some reason.
Over here we got.
Default.
25565 or something.
Also gonna check whether this bug
That's
which
the
we recently
default,
saw
right?
in the snapshots
Yeah.
is actually already there
Nope.
in 1.7.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Build up
So,
new bug.
The thing is, Redstone has under some conditions
Still here.
behave really
Yeah.
weird. Like it sometimes triggers
from
a
the
repeater and some doesn't if the repeater is connected to a clock and stuff like that. And that's just making it really hard to build redstone components, because it can mean that if you trigger, if you turn around a redstone machine, it doesn't work anymore because something changed and for some reason one repeater doesn't trigger anymore or something like that. And yeah, that's something I would like to see fixed.
Wasn't that the bug in the snapshot?
I was going to say
What
this
you're
bug
doing
here
here?
apparently does not work in this version, but only in the snapshots. Well,
Yeah,
the
there
bug
was a
does
bug
not work.
introduced in the snapshots.
What exactly
The
is
game
the
is
bug?
working. No, the bug doesn't work. Okay. uh,
We
okay.
noticed that in the snapshots.
We noticed this in the snapshots indeed, so I
Yeah,
guess we have to
that
go
the
there.
last repeater doesn't properly trigger.
Oh, okay.
Panda,
see.
does your...
The last
I
repeat
don't
and
even know what
repeat a
bug
row.
you're referring to, so
It's the one
maybe-
with the pistons showed us.
let's just go in the snapshot and at least show the bug I'm currently annoyed about the most.
Yeah,
it needs-
and also
needs-
the other one because it's also built up.
Okay, I just need to restart Minecraft.
In the meantime, while you are doing
Yeah.
that, you could
Answer the next question, right.
answer next
Yep.
question is yeah, and the next question would be something for everyone. What are some hobbies you have other than Minecraft?
Other games.
Dang it, Milky, you stole my answer.
Yeah, and dancing, and yeah, I used to play American football, but
So before I start my rambling for
Drawing.
10 minutes again.
well,
Now we're on the snapshot server.
I just wonder
easy
because
to
I
see
I'm
have
not-
built it up
difference.
somewhere.
From where I am.
Milky, which kind of football, buddy?
American.
American football.
Actually played American football. I didn't know. Wow.
Yeah, second German league.
Nice. Which welchen
Cornerback.
Verein? Fine.
One Gamecocks.
Sounds like you have no clue about what that means. I don't either. Just saying.
No. I watch.
Quarterback is kind of important.
Cornerback,
Quarterback.
nicht not
Corner.
quarterback.
Corner. I watch American football. I admit. So and you other guys, you're also gaming or?
So I like to do sports. Unfortunately, I'm currently not really able to do that much, but in general, I like every kind of sports that is somewhat fun and extreme. So, for example, I
And
obviously
can
do
hurt you.
can hurt me. Yes, if it hurts, it's good.
Right.
You know.
Okay,
Okay.
I
So you're
didn't
like
know
that,
that
huh?
about you.
I see.
So that kind of sports, huh?
I just wanted to say I didn't know that about him.
Who knows? Who knows what
Okay,
you did know or not?
PG.
Um, no, just wait. How laggy is
I would really
this?
like to try out
What?
slam ball.
What?
Yeah. That's normal piston behavior.
What?
As
What did you-
expected.
Yeah, as expected.
So, JL, can you maybe get here?
Okay.
It's normal,
That's one of
Cabo.
the bugs I really would like to see fixed because that makes things hard. Like,
Just totally normal piston behavior. I don't know what you're
Oh,
complaining
that's
about
what we
right
figured
now.
out yesterday. Okay.
This isn't just hard. This is just what in the nether?
yeah, like, see, if I remove this redstone, it changes which pistons trigger.
Yeah. Same goes for this one. I last time I changed this one, and yeah, it's the same. If I place it. Hey, wait. You place these redstone here. Get rid of them.
Sorry,
They
sorry.
influence my machine. This piston here is triggering if it's there, and if it's not, then whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, these kind of redstone bugs, which just make it somewhat random, make it hard to
Good.
design good things. Because if you would turn this machine around, I pretty much can guarantee you not the same pistons would trigger and not trigger. Even if it would
In
be
general,
the
bugs
same.
which are inconsistent. Also, another thing which is actually consistent but still annoying, which they changed in snapshots. I just built it up somewhere. I don't know where that was. I lost my previous position. And that is.
Why does Gan wear a melon head?
It's my new skin. Do you like it?
Oh, you didn't see it beforehand? Gannon, show your
Yeah.
fancy skin.
What about all the maps with your face on it? You have to change it then?
That's just
or-
Gannon
No, I
does
still
not
have my
wear a
face.
melon
Oh, he
head.
still has the face. It's just
He
a
do-
small again.
He's just
Ah.
holding.
With a melon.
You know, it's
I-
baby
I
Gannon
cannot see
holding
it
a melon up.
properly.
It's quite weird if you hold something in his hand, because it looks like it sticks out of
Oh my
His
goodness.
armpit.
his armpit. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you
Okay,
see it?
I only have I have just a small picture because I have all three of you. Okay.
Again, your melon almost fell off.
I've seen. Oh
Ah,
my
you have
goodness.
like,
Oh,
you
the
have
cute
a block of
thingy.
glass sticking in your armpit. Maybe you should
Oh.
remove that.
Cutie Gannon
Looks
holding
like
up
it
melon.
hurts.
Oh god.
Ah.
The melon moves.
Alright.
It's alive.
To-
Okay.
to give an answer.
So
to-
melons are cute now. Can you eat them?
Yes, you can.
I wouldn't eat them if they are.
Well, you only eat the slices, right?
Yes.
And the slices aren't cute.
I prefer not to answer this question. It creeps me out. Brenda, please save me here.
Yeah, so to answer the question about the redstone bugs, in general, redstone bugs which just make it inconsistent and are directional dependent should be fixed.
Another nice bug, by the way, is this
Agreed on that one.
that the signal just gets. Wait, this one doesn't actually show it because I can't make a one-tick inverted signal with this contraption. Over here, you can see that the last repeater doesn't process the signal anymore. In general, if there's an inverted signal of the length of the repeater going through it, it will stop at the last one. And the only way to get it out
still not fixed?
is because by shortening the last repeater output like this. But if it's on the same delay, you know, the last one won't do anything. And
that as well as some inconsistency.
Why is this still not
So basically,
fixed?
if you do this, it won't work.
How long is the pulse now? 2?
Maybe 3 at the...
yeah, it
what?
doesn't. No, it does not.
Not even this one.
Because this one doesn't.
So
This one doesn't turn
if I do
off.
this...
Hold on. I don't know.
And we've lost them.
Okay,
I guess we have answered the redstone bug question.
Anyone else want to answer the?
I remember the redstone
hobby?
bugs in the April Fools a year ago. They would have been annoying.
If they made redstone consistent for that, I would choose the redstone bugs.
No, the trade-off of not being able to use any redstone wire at all anymore because
what do you mean not
just lag out the
able
game
to use?
instantly.
You just have to paste it and kill them all. That's easier than dealing with inconsistency.
So just don't make
Much
mistakes.
nicer.
I don't know. It would show you where you made mistakes.
So,
exactly.
anyone else wants to answer to the hobby question?
I am me, of course. I haven't said
You
much
did
yet.
that already.
Yeah,
Wait.
sports.
Yeah, you know there is more. Do you seriously not have any other
Wow.
hobbies?
A nerd with so many hobbies. Tell me.
For example.
Girls.
Yes, of course. I'm a total womanizer. I've had so many girlfriends in my life. Yes, it's incredible.
Friends,
If I would,
party.
Impossible.
yeah, if there was more than 0, it would be awesome, right? Yeah. No, that's something I will do whenever I'm retired from Minecraft.
Girlfriends are not compatible with Minecraft.
Apparently not.
You might
there's even
become
a
a
mod
wizard
for that,
before
right?
then.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess you get a resource conflict on the time schedule.
Okay, let's get
Come back to to the question.
Focus.
Focus. Yeah, I like to focus a lot, you know. I'm meditating all day.
Right.
No, beside that, I like to just design stuff in real life. You know, I've done this bicycle and it's just fun. Also, there is there are so many different kinds of sports you can do. I'm also talking about running, for example. It was a lot of fun, and cycling. You know, it's just difficult to find people who wants to do all these stuff, especially if it's about more extreme sports. Like I would really go out and do bungee jumping, but I find that none of my friends is really into that because most of them are
Well,
either.
it's not really sports, right?
Yeah, but you do just
It's a
do
hobby.
fun stuff, hobby stuff. Just do anything
Yeah,
which
well,
is cool.
I do bungee jumping.
Play Lego is
It
awesome.
weren't so expensive.
Play Lego Technic.
Yeah, I would also do bungee jumping, but
And also,
There's a bunch of
I
stuff.
Go on the
will
stunt plane.
At some point, I'll get a parachute license because I really want to parachute, but I don't want to do some kind of partner thing. So
Yeah.
why not?
it's like
You feel
no.
awkward.
Like any other
If I do
people.
it, I want to do it myself.
Yeah, but you have to.
But I guess I
start
don't
somehow.
even have to do full license. I mean, during the process of working towards the license, you will have some jumps, right? So
but
basically, you just need to do it until I have my first jump.
Parachute is awesome. I would
And
also
then I
love
will
to do
probably continue. It
That's
was so
cool.
much fun. I mean, once you got your license, you can do a jump for 30 euros, I think.
Okay, how much is
Something
the
around that.
license? So how many jumps it's worth doing it?
The license is more like 1,500 or so.
So actually,
Well, so that's a-
considering that a normal jump costs already several $100, it's probably worth when you do more than 10 jumps. So let's go and do the
Yeah.
license. I've got the money. Okay, who's with me?
Okay.
I'm signing off. I need to Google where I can do
Saving
this,
money
like-
with the pros.
I'm in.
Yay!
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I've got
worth it.
Yeah,
It's
me
someone.
as well.
10 jumps.
Totally.
Okay,
Do 5
Finally, some
jumps.
people.
be
Okay, anyone
disappointed.
I hope you
else?
have enough
that-
money, Joel.
wait.
You're
Anyone
paying
else?
for everyone, right?
I also do some stuff with like building things and electronics, and used to do
Cool.
martial arts.
What martial arts exactly?
Aikido and karate.
And what are you? Are you like making robots, or what are you what electronics are you making
No,
for
just
fun? Like
I
making.
like just fiddling around with stuff mostly. But I don't have a workshop right now, so I haven't really
I was
done it.
going to say, just doing random stuff in a workshop. It was best example a few days ago. My buddy had to change his tires to the summer tires, so I decided I would just try out our new how do you say air what is Schlagschrauber in English? Yeah, special kind of
Oh my goodness.
special kind of drill.
All these words.
Let me look it up. You continue.
Wheel gun. It's called impact screwdriver, actually.
Wheel gun, impact screwdriver.
Yes,
whatever,
so
impact wrench.
and impact wrench. So it was pretty awesome, but the most awesome thing was when we figured out that his car lifter, so you know Wagenheber, I guess it's the device to lift the car so that you can actually change the tires, was from an old VW Beetle, so it was way too weak to actually lift his over 2.5-ton car filled up with tons of hi-fi electronics. But you know, with some kind of brute force, we were able to actually move it, because I just built an adapter for the impact screwdriver to just use this wrench, so to speak, because you had to actually, you know, rotate it to be able to lift the car, and it would just use this thing to just go brute force and lift up around 2.5 times heavier car than it was intended to lift. And it worked. And it took me 10 minutes to build this thing.
I would not want to lie under that car then.
No, we obviously secured it afterwards. We put wooden planks and some
So
such
you
below.
put wooden planks,
that
right?
sounds safe.
Yes.
No duct tape.
No duct tape. And duct tape is
duct
awesome.
tape,
I've managed to fix so much stuff with duct tape and the WD
Now we got to
WD-40.
commercial.
To the commercial?
For duct tape.
Yeah.
Buy it
duct
at
tape
duct
is
tape.
awesome. Like duct tape can do
DuckTales,
everything.
duct tape. Woo!
I rated the 7 on your scale.
I mean, duct tape, it turns no into.
Focus. Anyone
Nope,
else
that's a
want to
little too far.
reply to the hobby? To the hobby question?
Wow, Mickey.
Well, I also like to cook. That's also a hobby of mine.
Ground, did you tell your hobby?
Well, I'm climbing and one thing, and I was quite active in a Lego community a few, well, like 1 year ago. Yeah.
Explains
Makes
your
sense.
channel name.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. That explains my channel name. Well, the link to it. The name is different.
Oh, okay.
I love Lego.
Mm.
I
Inspire?
guess why we are playing Minecraft.
Yeah, it's Lego with
Yeah.
infinite blocks.
And
Yeah.
my-
Even survival.
Actually,
And
guys
you want to
from
play with that
the
stuff when
forum.
you're done building.
And it's a
Yeah.
lot more immersive than actual Lego, because you can play in it. You know, I usually build my Lego houses so small that I
Yeah,
don't really fit into them.
Yeah,
What?
usually not
Step up your game, JL. What are you doing?
Yeah, I've unfortunately wasn't able to build a Lego farm yet. I've tried to convince my parents to just put up some kind of faucet where it drops Lego stones out. Or no, just kidding. Yeah, but next time, why not?
Would be
Or
cool
just
if
try
you
to
had
build a
so
shrink
many
machine
Lego
so that I
things.
can just enjoy living in my own Lego houses.
So
Yeah, the
definitely.
thing is, to get so
yeah.
many, that's so expensive.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
a
Lego for
quite
the pool.
expensive.
Minecraft.
Lego-like thing now to build houses with. By the way, I will link you later on. I saw it in an architecture magazine lately. Yeah, my parents didn't buy me Lego, although I wanted it so badly. They said told me I'm a girl, and that's why I cannot have Lego.
So you
And they
got
bought me
dolls.
Barbies, and then I was mutilating these Barbies.
That explains why you don't like Barbie.
And why I hate pink? Yes, I was
Probably,
doing
yeah.
really bad things to them. I don't want to scare you. Spire? No, really. I did horrible things
Like
to them.
you would
Fireworks?
not want to swap with these Barbies.
Not at all. They didn't have a head afterwards, and
Oh, man.
They were
were
giving head.
burnt
Oh.
Also,
PG.
Oh man.
Their heads. They're giving their heads. Sorry.
If I wouldn't have known that it's a question before, I don't rate that. Shoo.
Okay.
You go wash your mouth with soap. Instantly.
To be fair, Marie, I had both Barbies and Legos, and even I did not very nice things to the Barbies, so don't feel
Okay.
bad.
Oh.
is that
Spire?
how girls play with their dolls?
Usually not, I think.
We should move on now. That would be good. Let's move on.
Spire, did you tell us your hobbies?
Of course, other games, and I do taekwondo.
Oh, cool. So many martial artists here.
Yeah.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay. Ganon, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of other games and drawing. Do a lot of drawing.
Cool.
Yeah.
In what style and with what? Like
Zipkrowd logo is
foil
made
or-
by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That's how we got on the
Zipkrowd logos
server.
all day, every day.
So it's programmed basically, or
It's the
That's
only
what I
reason why
said.
he's here.
That's what I
or
thought.
also on
No.
paper or canvas or so.
Mostly
Well, again,
digital.
I think you should do
Okay.
something else every once in a while. How about you make me some thumbnails?
Oh yeah,
Right.
I need some as well, and I need. We all need better skins, you know.
Yeah, but you don't really draw them. That.
You will sort of do pixel by pixel. Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
The next question are many questions. Some are, but it is somewhat related to each other. And someone is waiting in the "I want to join" that has posted the question. He posted some more, but I'll just move him in. It's
your channel.
Mocha Pella. Hello, welcome. So let's give you here an XP bottle. And he was asking, how often do server Zipkrowd contests come around? I remember you said in the stream last week that Whoopi got onto the main server that way, along with two
hello.
others that didn't stick around.
One second,
Yes. And when was the last contest, and what do you look for in a potential applicant? And Otnet Ninel is also asking, how can anybody enter in Zipkrowd? So I think the question is, has anybody a chance to join you via such a Zipkrowd contest or such?
Well, that would require us to hold such a contest in the first place. And well,
So last time you did it
was, I don't know, 2 years ago. When did Bobby join?
Yeah.
Over a year ago, at least.
Well, there was another one.
Yeah,
Well,
then
there
there was another one.
That didn't really
There was
work
one
out.
on Zipkrowd actually.
Oh, and that one as well. But it wasn't really a contest.
Well, I tried
wasn't really for
joining
joining.
several contests, but I failed those. But I got on other
Yeah.
ways afterwards.
We're not really going out and asking for applications. What we look for in people who are they have to really impress us. It's like Pi, for example, he recently joined. He does some really awesome things. So if you can show us some really awesome stuff, we may talk to you. Then just enjoy the game and do stuff that you like and impress people. That's the best answer I can give.
So yeah, for Pi actually, he of course did a lot of impressive stuff, but that's not the only thing. The main thing was how he enjoyed it himself in the videos. That was what
like when
made
he
me
watches
think he would-
video, he's always so happy about all the stuff he found out. He's laughing through the whole video. That's awesome. It's just heartwarming.
Exactly, and that's just probably even more important than having a good knowledge of the game and being creative and all that stuff. Is just being a nice person where we think that it would fit, that you would fit nice to the community. But we don't really looking for more members, as we have quite a big community already.
So yeah, the problem is, first of all, by now we do actually have a base of active members since we do these regular meetings. So that
That's
works
well,
better. And secondly, the past contests just didn't work out. We left over people who actually were really well fitting. For example, Gannon and Ground were people who participated in this contest, but we didn't pick them because someone else had built something which we thought would be even better. But these people totally didn't fit to our server. They just were. Beside Bobby, none of the guys from the server contests who we ever considered as winners actually stayed for longer than 2 weeks, pretty much.
Really?
Yes.
Well, BRMC kind of did, but
kind of did, but he was never active and never really contributing a lot. And
yeah.
Are these people that kind of dropped off after a few weeks? Are they still like active like on YouTube at all?
some of them are doing some other stuff, but I don't even know what happened to most of them. There was one guy who was winning it, and we weren't even able to get in contact with him once. Another one, yeah, it's really strange, and yeah, it just didn't work out in the past. It was a lot of work to go through these applications as well, and that's why we decided it's just not worth it. We are enough people. Yeah, sorry guys, but as I said, just do your own thing on YouTube, have fun, and then you will probably just get in touch with us. You don't have to be big or anything, and but obviously, if you have like a constant stream of awesome creations and being presented awesome like Pi did, then there's a very high chance that we recognize a channel like
or Dan.
Or Dan, for example.
Just a little secret. It isn't that nice on our server as it seems from the outside.
That's the big thing, yeah.
But
if you try to build, yeah, that's a good point. But still, if you build up your own community with friends or with people you get to know on the internet, that can be way more interesting than trying to get on a huge server like Zipkrowd or Mindtrick or something like that. It's not that cool as it seems from the outside often.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah. I kind of, figured it might be something like that. I have considered doing something like that, but I don't know, just kind of a passing idea.
The guys are really mean and evil. They are treeing creatures.
I'm against the treeing
never
still.
treated. Whoopi never treat.
Yeah, because Whoopi wasn't there ever.
he would
Whoopi is the only guy who has got a responsible sleep rhythm at the weekends, so so that's why.
So and now I have to dry my tears because someone of you was giving me screenshot of the Rest in Peace Bouncy.
What?
Oh.
Who was that?
Rest in Peace Bouncy. Not saying.
Oh.
Bouncy was the cool Magma Cube that got killed.
Magma Cube.
The Magma Cube. Yeah. And that was a nice one. I rate that very high. I don't know where your scale ends, but it's somewhere there.
Well, that was your joke, but oh well.
Was it mine?
Yeah.
No,
I forgot it.
I don't even know who did it in the first place, but
yeah, that's
I
what you said all the time. Magma Cute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you rated so high.
I must have remembered. No, I actually not. Okay. Next question from two guys, somewhat related maybe, from Combat Killer and Ethan Sun 01. What would you like to be added to Minecraft redstone-wise to help with farming, mob farms, etc.? And what new redstone feature would add the most possibilities? So it can be related, doesn't necessarily have to, but maybe.
Remove burnout torches. Would add a lot of features.
Remove burnout torches.
Yeah, you could make a lot of 1-tick clocks that are super compact.
There were a lot of questions also regarding zero-tick pulse technologies, but I guess I'll save them for later. They're really...
Be nice if Pi were here to answer those.
It's really in the area. So, aside from remove burnout torches, or what could help with farming else? Mob farms? We have
I guess I think Nerdy wrote on the thread also like auto crafting table. Of course, like if you had something like that, you could automate in the sense that you have like a skeleton farm where you get the bones, which get then made into bone meal, which you can just spit in your face or use in a dispenser or something that you can totally automate stuff.
Villager that automatically crafts stuff.
Bias
Yeah,
and stuff.
that sounds really like some tech packs like Feed the Beast
Yeah,
and
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not really
That's-
your style, I suppose.
no,
To have an actual
no.
villager
so.
do the crafting for you, have a
Well-
blacksmith actually make your armor for you.
That would be interesting. But you know,
Well,
they
yeah,
sell
armor,
it pretty
but-
much. So
Yeah.
Right now they do.
They basically sell it for iron, right?
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
for love.
it's kind of like crafting. You give them iron, they give
The-
you diamond
yeah,
armor.
Our
Uh,
villagers are the real iron barons. They have more iron than we have by now.
Mm. Where did they put it?
Well, they
Well-
built golems out of it.
they stuffed it in their nose.
That's
So-
why
see
they're
how
buying
this
that
works.
stuff in these amounts.
Yeah, so
No, I
we just
get
build
it.
golems out of the iron, we kill the golems and give them the iron back and they build golems again. That's just the circle of life.
It's totally sexy.
So,
And they give
so
us
guys,
their
that's,
stuff. for
that's
that.
how a crash course on economy. This is how it works.
Yeah.
That's how the
Yeah,
economy
so you
works also,
you produce tools out of nothing, so to speak. It just repeats looping between iron and between the iron golem form and the iron ingot form, and at the same time it's constantly producing armor. Just the question is, where does the armor come from?
They,
And then there's
built
also the
that.
question: who was first, the iron ingot or the golem?
That's I
The
just
iron
had
ingot, no,
the
the iron ingot,
very
obviously.
same thought, JL. Oh my goodness.
You're spending
Yeah,
too
it
much
was so
time with
bad.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Oh,
I
so
told her
bad,
that
so
earlier
bad.
as well, but yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, I don't know who
Especially
got it
because
first.
of the
yeah.
bad puns, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like with Whoopi, you know. If you have the same
Whoopi.
thoughts.
yes. As for the tutorials that I want to make, I have the whoopee ideas, but for the bad puns, it's with you. Anyways, anyone else have some new redstone feature that would
So
you like to be added?
I do. Well, this I don't know how this would help farms, but actually I've wanted this in the game since red sand was introduced. Because when I first heard of it, I was at work and Elrich said red sand in the Skype chat, and
Mm.
the first thing I
Oh.
thought of was actually a falling, like a redstone sand block that would be like a falling sand block.
I thought
And-
of red glass.
And I have no idea
Yeah.
what it would be used for, but I still want it because it's a redstone block that moves on its own.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you phrase that again so that I can actually put it in the
You
description?
know, if it does,
Gravity affected redstone block, basically.
Thank
uh,
you.
That would actually be awesome.
there is two things I
But-
would
well,
like to
It
see.
would not really work with the upward facing distance.
Um,
Yeah.
Not really, but still.
both are not really directly redstone related, but you know, tech and redstone interacting and stuff. Thing number one, just enable that we can, yeah, you know, the analog boosters for the minecarts. I think that's something,
Hmm.
you know, which is also in the minecart thread, which I've repeated over and over again by now. But I really would like to see the boosters work that way, that each of them has a target speed, and so that just a booster with 0 power has a target speed of 0, and a booster with power level 1 has a target speed of like 2 meters per second, and so on, and it scales up. And so if you're slower, you accelerate. If you're faster, you decelerate. You can just control the speed precisely. And what is so funny about it?
Sorry, I just saw the newest question.
Oh god.
What?
Yeah, okay, before you explain why you're laughing, just the second thing I thought of would be if you could just attach slime balls to every block to make that surface sticky.
Oh,
Which-
dang, I wanted to say that after you finished.
Oh, sorry, Panda, then go ahead and explain that idea.
No, just in
That's a
general,
good question.
that you could retract more than one block by a sticky piston. That's pretty much it to the point, right? That you can maybe
Well,
attach slime balls to blocks
not
and then
only
they would-
retract, but extend. Imagine you had
Yeah,
an L-shaped configuration of blocks where there are these slime blocks in between. Sticky piston still has the same limit. If it can, or piston in general, can push and pull 12 blocks. You don't even need a sticky piston anymore. You just use a normal piston and attach the slime block to the front, which it is actually, that's what a sticky piston is like. And just imagine you could do this to every block and kind of stick them together. You have still the limit of maximum 12 blocks at once you can move, but as soon as they are merged together, the game will somehow recognize this whole thing as one thing which you can move. And that would revolutionize a lot of things, obviously. It would kind of go in the direction of HugoCraft, but obviously still with limited
That's what I just thought.
possibilities. And
Yeah,
would also
actually,
make
would it
self-moving
possible to
machines
make a
possible.
self-moving- yeah,
Yes,
it
it
should
would,
be.
and that would be the most awesome thing. You could actually
Okay, you
try
thought
to
it
build
through already, I guess.
machines that are moving. The next step.
So moving more than one block with pistons, like which are not directly in front of it, that's also like that would be cool. I actually would even think that would fit somewhat nice in vanilla. Would give a lot of opportunities, but would be a simple concept.
The problem is how do you want to actually implement it? I guess you have to add some. Well, if they now have these block states, they might be able to have a block state that saves. Okay, every block can get the additional state of a sticky or slime ball attached to the north or to the south or to this bottom or to the top side, and that just whenever a piston tries to push it, it will check for the adjacent blocks and so on. And just as soon as it's more than 12 blocks which would be moved, it doesn't do anything. But with 12 blocks, it moves them.
Yeah. JL, how about just saying a slime block is needed in between the blocks which should be attached? That you don't give it in the block properties. You don't have a side of the block which is sticky, but you have a slime block which is between the two blocks, which you want to
that
move
would make
together.
it even easier and would also drastically increase the use of slime blocks. You know what? We
Yeah.
should suggest this to the Devon. Come on, let's get over.
Yeah, so that would be cool. Anyone else has something to add to the redstone question?
No, but I want someone to read out the question.
I want to know what Mary is laughing about all the time.
Yeah.
No,
okay, read out the question, Mary.
it's a very young question, and
anything.
it
A young
and
question.
I made I an early, like not early, like late. I don't want to prioritize favorite question.
Just ask it real quick and we don't answer it and you go on with the other question. I just want to know why it's so funny.
Okay, the question was, JL, have you ever made a funny joke?
She nearly died over this. Wow.
And it was from one David9.
Well, apparently I did, but that's why it's so funny.
Okay, so let's get on with the next serious question.
Okay, next serious question, an interesting one. I was
Wait,
also
that
asking
question
somebody.
wasn't serious?
I'm not sure. Sasha 07974 asks, what do your parents think of the YouTube thing?
Well,
For those
my
of
parents
you-
don't even know, I think.
My
So-
mother
Yeah.
thinks it's scam.
Oh, well.
Like, I don't know how serious she is about it, but like you're earning money while sitting in front of the PC. What? Hey, how is it?
That's weird. Must be fishy, something like that, or
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Like all these emails you get.
Yeah.
oh well, I don't know if it's maybe age related to or so. I don't
Well,
know.
if she doesn't even know how to turn a computer, and the computer is like a devil machine, so that's not a devil
Yeah, I
machine, but she
agree.
doesn't. She wants us to Google stuff for her, but she doesn't know how to turn on PC. So it's a little two-sided blade. I would rather.
Two-faced.
Yeah, I mean, my father is kind of, he's kind of neutral to it. He says, okay, you should really know yourself how much focus you should spend on studying and how much on this YouTube stuff. But in general, he doesn't have anything against me earning some additional money. So he doesn't. So I don't beg him for money or anything, which is nice. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else want to answer that question? Who else is living maybe at home and
Everyone's living at home.
no, I don't know. I mean, like with your parents. Oh, jeez. You meanie.
No, I don't
Yeah,
live at home.
well.
I don't consider this as my home. I'm broke. No.
Aw. So, anyone else having problems with the parents? Do they know at all? Buyer.
Well, my parents tell me all
round?
the time that I have to go to bed earlier.
Oh,
It's up to
okay.
you.
Especially in the holidays.
In
Right,
the
as
holidays.
right now, so
Oh,
yeah.
In the holidays.
Yeah.
Right.
Seriously.
Well, that's holy days.
Why?
What did he say?
Well,
I don't want to hear it.
he said-
No, don't repeat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
better.
was a 5 on the scale, so not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure about the scale, to be honest.
Yes.
Spare? You? Do you have any problems?
I don't have problems with my parents.
Just
He
say
doesn't have
sugar.
Do they know?
I killed
They
them
don't
ages
care
ago
about
already,
it,
so
yeah.
they don't really cause any trouble anymore. Okay.
Cartman, like.
Yeah.
No, he killed Scott Telemans.
Well,
Parents.
it was his father, right?
Okay, so
Very interesting to me the
No.
silence that is
Mm.
falling. I don't live
Yeah.
at home, but my parents even have an opinion on the matter, so I'm just curious as to why nobody's really saying anything.
Because most people are not earning more than $10 per month probably with this, so it doesn't really.
Yeah. I
But
think that's the main problem about this.
I don't know. What's your since Graf since you're here? So what do your parents say about it?
I am, unmarried, an adult, out on my own, have my own family. So my parents have made it very, very clear that, they make this big speech. You are your own person, and you can do what you want, and we're not going to judge you for it.
But
We really don't get this YouTube thing at all. But you're happy, and so long as you don't become a social hermit, we're really just, you good for you.
What's wrong about it?
So, obviously, very mixed feelings on their part.
Yeah, that thing with the social hermit is actually a problem I kind of have. I mean, so many people know me online, and I do have tons of online friends, but I really don't have a friend beside my brother where I can do lots of sports
Aren't
with,
you
which
studying?
sucks. Yes, but the people I know from there, first of all, it's not many. Most of them
Yes, sir.
are super boring, besides
And
that they know
weird. I
physics
mean,
and
yeah.
are interested in the same thing, but most of them are like the typical nerd, totally not into sports or anything, any actual activities, which sucks.
Get them to do that.
I can't, because then they tell me what kind of problems they do have with their back in order to not be able to do anything.
But they do
or
have
my
these
my
problems
best buddy
because
is
they don't do sports.
well, I just say it's hard, and I would like to meet someone. That's the problem with the internet. I know tons of people I would really like to meet, but they are spread all across the world, and no one is close by, and that sucks. And it really does.
Yeah, come away, you're so far away.
Come on, Cabo.
If I might add, just as being a parent now, because I know that there are a lot of kids listening in and on the stream, I have a little bit of perspective. I understand where the adults are coming from. This is a very new thing, but I think as long as there's a balance sought, that it can be a very good thing. As Marie has pointed out in the past, learning to interact with people online can be a lot safer and easier than in real life. And for me, that is the case. I've often found it a lot easier to interact with people online. I've learned a lot of social cues this way, but so long as you're not retreating completely to your computer and forgetting how to interact with real human beings, face to face, it can be a good thing. So long as you keep your priorities straight. I think that it can be a good thing. It's all in balance and priorities.
So nobody else want to?
I kill you.
What? Who kills who? What?
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 Oh, I was just thinking about silence, but then the next thing which came into my mind was.
But when it comes to this, easier on the internet, I really have to think of this GIF here.
Don't
you
click
can
it, it was
spread
sent
that.
by Milky.
Internet reality. 2 dogs? Okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
actually a good one.
Yeah, it's okay, next question comes from someone with the name Graphoniac.
Can you move her into the channel?
With PH, will you continue your weekly streams after this project is complete?
Yes.
We're planning to, yes.
Yes, because that's
Good
like
answer.
weekly final turbo progress. No.
Or whatever. I mean, we are not
Bound
too
to.
solid about always doing something on the survival.
No.
we might do some other stuff.
We do
every
have
once in a
ideas
while.
and plans for it, and we really want to do these streams because, first of all, they just adds to the fun by having the interaction thingy. Secondly, apparently some people enjoy the streams, so that's also and how do you say, it keeps us more motivated and more focused when we are doing stuff. Sometimes it's also actually awkward. Sometimes, especially if I'm trying to do redstone, it doesn't work, or when I'm streaming, it just doesn't. Only if you're really into it and then start streaming, it might be if you're almost done with it and pretty much have thought through the idea. But if it's about
it's just like the recording thing. Once you press record, your IQ drops by 75%.
That's really it's really true. And you know, the best example was when we started to play some kind of CTM map just in order to have some more of this just Zipkrowd plays something footage, and well, we were really doing bad, and the map was also horrible. But in the end, we decided, okay, we're gonna stop this. This is boring. And then we actually started doing more useful stuff. We still kept playing on for another half an hour before we finally quit the map, and we were suddenly getting productive as soon as our IQ raised by 75% again. Well, not 75, but 300.
I noticed you're streaming.
No.
Some wrong calculations.
Yeah. I was instantly saying it dropped by 75% and raised by 300% afterwards. So in order to get back to 100%, of course. The other thing would be horrible. That would be really.
That's why you are so stupid.
Yeah, like every time you start recording, you mess it up permanently.
Oh.
Okay, so we can go on.
I guess so.
Yes. Next question comes from Nerdy.
43.75% left.
Nerdy,
I just had to calculate what kind of IQ I would have left over then. Sorry.
That was to be expected.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, at least I didn't use the calculator. Okay,
Nerdy is an artificial intelligence, a bot that never sleeps, so he can
Beside
answer
telling
on
me-
each comment on each video. Hello, nice job, or so. I don't know.
Nice.
Whoever wrote that,
Nice.
pretty good job.
Yeah, so he's asking you, is there anything in Minecraft that you have seen that is a mystery?
A mystery?
Hello,
A
Brian.
mystery.
I would say I've seen a lot of things which are misery, but
Oh well, JL
Wow.
scale. What would you give it?
Well, actually, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I see it. Yeah.
Even I laughed. That was a pretty decent one.
Even you laugh.
Hey JL, that was a good one.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah.
This is-
Because of that.
Don't get too mad
Have
at
you
me.
ever made a funny joke? So he was like, now challenge.
Okay,
I guess
there
the
we
answer
go.
now is
First,
yes.
first partially funny joke by JL.
now the question is whether it was that question was if I had answered this question beforehand, I would have, if that was my first funny joke, then the question is when should I or what time frame should the answer respond to or refer to? Before
Well,
or
we
after
already
this?
answered the question, so.
Oh, dang it.
Like
So
your lifetime.
if I was lying, but if I would say the same answer
wait.
again, I was lying again.
Actually, we didn't answer the question yet, right? Because it's
Time is
answered
We
annihilation
just laughed and-
anyways.
This is just when you ask Barney Stinson for his job, please.
Well, there was one mystery that Panda and I were researching.
Yes?
If we could get a pig spawner.
Oh. Yeah.
Ah.
Of course, in vanilla survival.
But
I
we didn't come
was-
to a conclusion yet.
Oh,
Oh,
you didn't manage to do it. Oh.
Did you say a pig spawner as in
Pig,
pork?
pig.
no, they wanted diamond pigs for free.
So,
Well, I
I
think
guess that made it clear.
yes. Like the nice pink thingies. Yeah.
That reminds me of Harry Potter, where they had this
What?
spawner?
pigeon, which they just named pig.
Pigeon.
Pigeon, which they just named pig. because it was shorter.
It's a pigeon named Pig.
Yes.
Uh,
I
was
didn't
it a
actually
pun?
get that. No, that wasn't.
No, no, no.
Was it in Harry Potter?
At first I didn't get it because in German the pig sounds actually somewhat cute, as if so, and the only German word which kind of sounds similar is like to grab something or to pick on something, to pick on someone's nose, and there is no like the German translation for pig is Schwein, which is completely different. But yeah, apparently then I got aware of that in English it actually sounds very similar to pig, which is Schwein, which is kind of strange.
Then you got to know English.
Swine. Yes,
Swine
he
is
did
also
get to
an
know
English
English.
thing.
I know the first Harry Potter book I read. I was reading all the English names, like trying to pronounce them the German way. Dumbledore. And
Oh yeah, I remember that as well.
Professor
before I was
Dumbledore. That was the best.
And
And
if
who
you
else
have
was
no
there?
idea how to pronounce it.
I only read the
Dumbledore?
first
Yeah, no,
book
but if you have
in-
no idea how to pronounce,
Yeah, okay.
Well,
especially as a child, you
I
learn
actually had English lessons by then, so
I didn't.
But
Well, you are a
yeah,
little bit older than I
I'm
am.
a few years older than you guys, so
yeah.
Beside that, who else was there who had a funny name when you pronounce it the German way? Probably.
Don't focus. We have
Focus.
Nowhere near the question.
yeah, we have tons
buddy.
of
Answer.
questions. We don't
Whoops,
know.
Okay,
sorry.
so anyone else wanting to comment on this question? Is there anything in Minecraft that you have seen that is a mystery to you?
Did we actually answer?
Why the game is so
Well-
laggy?
Yeah.
No, I actually know why it is.
Why is it more resource consuming than like a 3D super duper ego shooter thingy?
Well,
Seriously.
It's not a mystery.
It's not a
That's
mystery.
mystery for
bad-
that you just have to
badly
read the
coded.
code.
Yeah.
You just read the code
no.
and that mystery gets resolved.
Never mind.
So
I
that's
didn't
why.
say badly coded. I wanted to say horribly coded.
Yeah, thanks Notch for the idea though.
Yeah.
Nice try.
I mean, actually, it wasn't even his idea, was it?
Well, Infiminer, right?
Yeah.
Well, you could argue how
But
much.
he added a lot to it, so
Yeah.
True.
that's
Well, he did the game. Period.
Yeah, well, okay.
Well,
so. I wouldn't really call
they recently added
anything
wells as
like
well.
a
That's
real
true.
mystery. There are things which we can't explain from the code yet, or stuff like that. That always happens. But yeah, it's not really. I wouldn't call it mystery.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just things that are not yet explained.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of the scientific approach.
Yeah.
We don't know about it yet. It's not a mystery. It's not explored yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Too rational. Dang it.
Yeah. There is nothing like that cannot be explained yet. Just yet, but in the future it will.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Okay. Next question is from Giga Coaster Fan. Do you feel like redstone innovation is beginning to slow down?
No.
No.
Like, did
really.
I think maybe he meant it like did everything has been invented already or something like that? Or...
No. Definitely not.
It's definitely
Especially
not.
not if new things get added to the game.
You know, it's always if they add a new redstone device, then obviously it's all of a sudden, bam, you get flooded with ideas. But taking a look at maps, for example, I've seen so many people starting to build maps since they improved what you can do with command blocks, and that is all also considered as redstone innovation in some sense. It's just different, and I don't really think that it has slowed down. It's just that you just have to search for it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's still people coming up with ideas you could do before already, but no one had that idea yet.
Obviously, there's
I mean,
not. It's as with normal scientific progress as well. If you really want to do a new scientific discovery by now, you have to first of all study for quite a while to be able to even understand the current knowledge of the humans, so that you're able to go further from that on. Because that's something. a good example for this was when I was at school. I actually programmed a little with a two-dimension with a software called Game Maker. I actually programmed a simulation of a 3D camera, but which was actually there was no 3D acceleration or actually any kind of 3D graphics drivers. I just calculated by hand and put that into the code where a line would have been drawn on the screen, or several lines, so that they form a 3D structure, and how these lines would have to move on the screen, because the screen is actually two-dimensional, in order to to make it look like you would be rotating around the object, and so create a camera, so to speak. And later on, when we are actually doing vector calculation at school and so on, the things which I calculated by hand, which took me a really long time, all came together a lot easier. And after that I thought, okay, I really did something great, but if I would have had this knowledge, I would have been able to program this in a tenth of the time probably, and also got a little bit more progress and more advanced. So that's kind of the problem with Minecraft.
Computer science and then look at stuff you implemented earlier.
Yeah.
Like semesters after
That's
that.
always the same.
Right,
I don't look at it.
Also during studying, like a year later, look back at the stuff and think, okay, I could have done this.
Stupid.
Everything again now.
Let's try again.
Well, but that's a good sign if you look and think, well, by now I know how to do it better, so you actually made progress.
True, yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
cool.
think, I mean, if we wouldn't have to learn all that stuff, we'll start researching. Imagine how much quicker progress would be.
Still, progress, the speed at which progress is happening is advancing, because so many people get access to knowledge. Just take a look at how quick progress was 500 years ago, when you could have been inventing everything and it was something new pretty much, but no one was, because they were just all busy.
500 years old. I don't get how that's
I'm not talking about Minecraft. And also, if you take a look at Minecraft years, I don't even know how many Minecraft years the
Did
game
you know
already
that
existed.
Leonardo da Vinci had the idea to build tanks?
Yeah,
I know
I
that.
knew that.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say now? Focus.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did make the general concepts.
I know.
But, at that point, people.
I don't see a single nether quartz ore, by the way, anymore.
I mean,
I'm just running
even
through
after
here.
World War One, most people weren't convinced that these things were any good.
He invented a lot of things that came later on. Also
Is there anything
parachute
that
stuff and
Is there anything he
is
didn't
there anything that
invent?
Leonardo da Vinci didn't scribble in his notebooks?
yeah, I don't know.
Well,
And the question is, did he really do it, or is this just some people
Assassin's Creed.
telling us that?
I bought the flying machine for Assassin's Creed.
for personal use?
Oh, it will stay in the box. I'm collecting action figures, so that's one of my hobbies. So your general opinion about the redstone innovation is that it doesn't really slow down. Just the things have to be found out. But in general, there will be more inventions coming up, right?
Yes.
In the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to look in the right places.
Yeah. So in the code or
Be innovative.
No, the code is not the right place.
Not
for
redstone.
redstone inventions, probably, but
For other game mechanics, the code is a great place
Yeah.
to find stuff. But
By
for
the way,
redstone,
since
it's-
I've been trying to get rid of dig all this nether quartz around here, I haven't. Down there you are. Now that I'm wondering where you all are, I see two of you.
is there lock? Oh,
Do you see me?
set to massive.
No, I
I
think
see
it's
Ganon,
DC, Spyro, and me.
Cabo, and
Oh,
Grounds. I don't see any Panda. Oh,
Panda
wait,
was just
there's
up
a
there.
And there's Panda!
Panda!
A
Woohoo!
wild panda.
Ow!
The white panda appeared.
Okay, I don't
Let's do the panda dance of happiness, because
Oh,
Panda
that's
is back.
Oh my god.
Panda dance.
What
is
is the
very
panda
nice.
dance?
I don't know.
even know.
I
No.
just
We
invented
don't
it.
want to know.
Well,
Let's
don't
just get
wanna
on
know.
with the questions.
Yes.
Wait, why do
How
you
many
not want to
stacks?
know?
Is
Okay,
the end
go on.
If it comes from JL, please don't ask. I'm scared. I don't know what he means because he's also so crazy inventions in his head, and I don't want to. I'm scared. Not while we are live streaming. We can ask
No.
later.
Also remember, my IQ is currently at 25%, so keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
He managed to do the calculation correctly, at least.
Well,
That was the easy
Well,
one.
25% of
still.
JL's brain are easily enough for that.
Thanks.
25 is in his name. That's why he is reminded.
Yeah, that's true. He studies physics, so he has to.
Yeah, easy as that. So next question comes from Redstone Helper. You guys mentioned you were planning on generating some spawners using Cobras on the server. Is that still the plan? What's
Work
the
in
progress
progress.
on it? And what configuration of spawners are you going for?
That would be something we could tackle instead of trying to remove lava sources, which just sucks.
Well, it has to be
Wow,
done.
but for that you need the full 100% of your
Yeah.
brain to.
Yeah,
to
that's
do
no,
that.
no, and not now. I was going to say not now, but in general. That's the reason against live streaming. We could do forget
Well,
it.
yeah, well, that's really, but it's really something we need to tackle. We should have the tools to do it by now.
We
Yeah.
should have.
BBNV's program is
I
done,
didn't
isn't it?
test it. I didn't test it.
Um,
Did any one of you? Okay, so it should work now.
because no one tested it. Good sign. Nether quartz. Let's put nether quartz in here. Someone is posting.
We should compare how much nether quartz we found.
I
What's
dumped
that?
mine into a chest
I
already.
had three
And I'm not
stacks
even
or
able to
something
type
like that,
anymore.
and then
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Is the Ender Dragon XP farm real? Panda.
What? No. What's the next real question?
So we
No,
had
it was
fire
just a
alarm
chat.
garage burns. Oh, this is all horrible.
No,
You
not
answered
my
now-
garage.
So you have basically all the things that you need for it ready, but you are not doing.
Marcy, can you change the topic of the
it's
Reddit
not as easy as
to
I
that.
can't change it.
why?
And well, and
Because
about the configuration, it will be
last.
skeleton spawners, but we are not going to spoil how many, but it will be significantly.
10 million.
It will be more than 4.
At least.
It will be more than pandas.
Okay, guys,
It
Mine
all
goes
get
to
to
the-
the
more than pandas.
and all get to the obsidian chamber, and then we try to do a race. We get out of this perimeter maybe somewhere, but who is the first to collect 10 stacks of nether quartz? I would say.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why
How
not?
about no?
Can I keep what I have in my inventory right now?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean that.
Done.
I've got almost 8.
I'm done.
We mainly
I got
want to answer
8.5.
questions at the moment, right?
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Do the
9,
questions,
10,
I just grabbed
11,
mine,
12,
but
13.
anyway.
Questions.
Questions.
A very common question, and JL told me I shall also ask those that were asked like jillions of times. So I'm sorry if I'm.
No,
telling
they
you
should be
them.
answered once and then
Um,
maybe in the Reddit thing, so whatever.
Yeah, Draconite. Where did you come up with the name Zipkrowd? So I was now referring to your bio because you have answered that in your bio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
But we can just summarize this here.
Ruby's idea.
yeah,
Yeah, what? How did Whoopi come up with it? Who wants to talk about it? Whoopi is not here.
Whoopi's idea.
Okay, now we
said
lost
Ruby.
her thing.
You know, at that time we just called him Whoopi, not Whoopi.
Man, I
especially
call him. You still don't call him Whoopi.
But you just
Hey,
made me
Gurgon.
call him Bubbelchen several times already.
That's my pet name for him. That's, I'm not calling him Whoopi when he's in the stream. That would embarrass
He
him.
isn't here.
Answer.
So,
Yes.
you know,
No. It's you're too many. It's too many people are watching. I'm not going to. Anyways, I'll answer the fudging question.
Not me. I already did. So everyone else, come on, guys, say it out loud.
You didn't already answer the question, Jay.
Ah.
What?
Do you even
Well-
remember the question?
Yeah.
So
Where the name Zipkrowd came from?
Yes.
Whoopi came up with it, so pretty much the
Whoopi
answer.
came up with it.
But
Yeah.
I did say that
how?
already.
Okay, I guess the
Because my-
question is meant to be why is it Zipkrowd? Because
Yes.
it's a combination of the word zip and crowd. And zip is
You don't say.
yes, that is pretty obvious. Yes. Whoa.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Yes. Okay, I'm just stopping here.
You can read it in JL's bio. And the